Alright, so the game definitely didn't crash. It's just my capture card doing something weird, not my capture card, my recording software doing something funky during that loading screen. But again, you can see how fast, like, just how awesome this is to go so fast, man. This is a perfect game for somebody like me who's just like, I don't care about the story, I don't want a story, I just want to go fast and kill the shit out of everything. Beautiful. Even with the health bars aren't super annoying because enemies die pretty quickly. So if enemies weren't dying as fast, I'd be like, the health bars really do subtract from it and they don't need to be there because stuff dies quick anyway. And that's how I still feel. Okay, so I just cheated death based on getting too close to that thing and it was going to kill me. And now in the top left, you can see I've cheated death once. I need to collect more of these, so this will bring it up to 7 because that was worth double. Or a bit more than double. So that's how you end up cheating death. You have to get close enough to something that you're going to die from, or die from something, but you've got enough of the blood abilities there, so I can cheat death again now if I wanted to, which I've just done, right? But now I'm very, very low on health, so that might have been very dumb to do, but that's okay. We're going to cheat death again. At least now you can see how to cheat death anyway. And that's the another cool thing. See how there's a big line going up? Just then when I was like, where's the other one? It's like, oh, there's a line going up. So it makes it easy to navigate the map, even though the maps are small. When you've missed one, it's just like, yeah, I've navigated the map. So it makes it really, really nice. Okay. Slow melee attack, that's not great. Projectiles from your left hand will critically hit if you have not cast for a few seconds. That's good. Projectiles from your right hand apply bleeding to your enemies. So this is also good. So we're going to go with that one. The bleeding. We'll go right. Straight through the portal. Tunnel. Now don't try and go through them because they will kill you. Beautiful. Okay, now I'm stuck in this room because it's a trappy room. Ooh. There we go. So now what I've got to do, I'm pretty sure maybe this is what these purple things are for, is to re-unlock the door. There we go. That's actually kind of cool. Beautiful. Okay, so they do take a while to trigger. That's awesome to know. Beautiful, man. This is so my cup of tea, this game. With how fast it is, it's just glorious. Almost collected. I think I've killed everything, but it doesn't matter if I haven't, providing I don't get hit. And I can cheat death again now if I want to, which we will probably do before we die eventually anyway. I would like to get a little bit more health back, hopefully. Projectiles from your right hand will critically hit if you haven't fired for a few seconds. That's awesome. Reduced damage is even better, so we'll go with the reduced damage. Always good to take reduced damage. I'll come straight through here. Beautiful. Ooh. I tend to use both of these at once, the mouse button, so what I'm doing is basically clicking both together. But the way that actually works, and this is something you pay more attention to the more you play, the further you get into the game, the more you're like, oh, see on my right hand how I've got a full lot of red. As I hold it in more, my hand turns back to a normal color. Oh, I cheated death again. So basically, you can tell how much health you've got based on, or how much mana, whatever you like to call it, bullets you've got, based on how much it drains. And it refills, so it's something really good because you don't need to see on the screen. I think a lot of games are slowly starting to realize if they move away to more of a natural design with how you can see bullets and things on the screen, it works a lot better. There's less clutter on the screen. And that's definitely what this game does by doing that. Ooh. Nearly let that bullet hit me. Alright, so I got out of there okay. made the mistake of going the wrong way. That's because I'm probably due to go to bed, and I was just trying to do a quick video, and I've ended up playing this game. And this tells you how good this game is, right? I was ready for bed. Like, I was basically stripping my clothes off, hopping into bed, and like, Rochambeau, hats off to you, man, MVP, says to me, oh, you could do a review for us. And I'm like, yeah, I could, but I could also go to bed. And it's like, you know, I've wanted to play this game since the demo. And I was sort of leaving it until tomorrow when I thought I'd be able to come into it and have a full day of just smashing the game out. And it was that good, I'm like, you know what, I actually could go and do the video now. And then I've been recording now for another, you know, hour and a half or something. And yeah, God knows where this is up to. But I really do like the game. And it tells you how good it is. It doesn't need to be, you know, super everything looking amazing and all this sort of stuff. It looks good to me. This is a game for someone like myself. If you like fast first-person shooters and all that sort of stuff, you'll probably dig the shit out of this game. Projectiles from your left hand can pierce through enemies, so we'll definitely go with that one. We go right again. Beautiful. So basically the reason I'm just using the mana or the weapons as fast as I can is they both recharge pretty quickly, right? There's not a gigantic recharge time on anything. So that means you can basically like smash out, kill an enemy. And obviously as the weapons start changing, like this becomes more of a longer weapon, you will actually start changing doing that. You're not just going to run at everything and press both mouse buttons together. You'll end up starting, you know, this one's for that and this is for the close stuff. You'll start doing stuff like that. Which is cool, because it means there's more to the game than sort of just sitting there going, I'll press both mouse buttons together and everything will die. The further into the game you get, the more you actually start needing to manage all of that sort of stuff, which became very apparent in the demo when I was getting very quickly through it, and then I was like, oh, now it's actually got really, really hard. Alright, I feel there's still an enemy around here somewhere. Okay, so I still can't see all keys almost collected, so I've missed one. And there's one. I could have missed a couple. And now it says almost collected. Beautiful. We can go and pop this. It's just worth collecting as many as you can during the run while you're here. I mean, it doesn't take that long. You know, what's that, a minute 23? And that might be another reason people give this game some flack if they want to. It's, oh, it runs only a minute or something. That's fine, but does it matter when it's playing fast? And it gets longer the deeper you go into the floors as well. When you're bleeding, your damage is increased, that's good. Damage boost 100% is really good. Projectiles on your right hand inflict additional damage. That's pretty good. Projectiles from your left hand apply curse to your enemies. Probably go with the curse. And we should get this pop open. Beautiful. Which means now we can go back up to the top. Or we can go deeper. And we always go deeper. Never not go deeper. Obviously there's no ability there. I always run to it at the start straight away because we're already quite deep into the floor. I love the sound of those things. Yeah, and it's like, yeah. They sound wicked. Now before I pop that one there, what I was trying to do, because these do a lot of damage that I discovered, and that's why it's good to have this short range weapon that can actually directly hit everything. Whereas last time I did a run, I had two sort of longer range weapons that were quite accurate, and sometimes you need a weapon like this, it'll just spam the shit out of something close, like a whole group of those little worms or the flying things that'll just damage it all quickly. Again, stand on this and that's all the gates back open for me. Just checking no motes have been not picked up. Beautiful. Everything's dead. Beautiful. I'm still trying not to get hit because I am on quite low health, considering I'm taking double damage from everything from the weapon that I've taken in this run. The vampire gauntlet thingy, whatever that was, the little teeth. Again, I just smashed all the buttons there. It gets to the point where I just start trying to smash through the game. You'll replenish some health when an enemy dies is definitely the one I'm going for, but I check that's going to replace something, so I don't really want to read it. Projectiles from your left hand have increased. So we definitely go with the chance of gaining health. Always want to regain health. And I'm fairly certain as well, by the way, this game is from one developer. One person made this. And if that's the case, I mean, maybe they've outsourced, you know, the music or something, but I'm not even sure on that. That's just awesome, and like, look at that. It's awesome, awesome first game, eh? I was worried that guy still might have been targeting me, so we're going to try and kill him. And here's some other enemies again, so this is where you start seeing more enemies with the shield. So it's like, that's cool. And how deep are we now? 3 floors. Beautiful. Beautiful. I stupidly let myself get hit. I thought I was far enough away, and I was not. Very cool enemy. Almost collected. Oh, not a staircase. Staircase, and away we go. Smash the buttons, away we go. Grab the thing, away we go. Slows melee attackers. Speed reduced to 80%. That's good, but it's still not. Melee attackers aren't really the ones that are killing me. Projectiles from your left hand cause curses. Left hand cause curses. Well, this might not make sense. Projectiles from your left hand cause curses applied. Okay, it does. Cause curses applied by this hand to also inflict damage to the enemy when infliction expires. Projectiles from your right hand have increased rate of fire. That's good. Projectiles from your left hand cause curses applied by this hand to also inflict damage to enemy when the infliction expires. So we're going to take that one because I think that's going to work well if I shoot stuff and run away from it. But you probably find I'm going to have to start doing to things like the boss if we can make it that far. Which we might not do because I am taking double damage from everything. Alright, so it's taking way too much damage. This is where the game starts for me. Becoming like, yeah, hell yeah, come at me, boy. I'm going to kick your ass. And then I will get killed very quickly. Ooh. And now, like I'm saying, you can't really afford to just stand there and kill one thing, because what's happening is I'm draining both mouse buttons very, very quickly. So quickly that I'm not replenishing them. So cheat death available. That refilled very, very fast. I'm not actually being able to replenish my hands before I run out of health. Before I run out of mana, like I'm already running out very fast. Man, moving so fast is crazy. Alright, so we kill this one. We're going to kill this last one. Beautiful. Almost collected. I'm really hoping for a health pool. Alright, what have we got? These both replace something. Chance of enrage after collecting a mote. Rage increases your damage for a short time. It's not super great, but it's not terrible. Projectiles from your left hand apply bleeding. So left hand, right? Slow bolts, right hand. So what have we got on the right hand? What does this replace? Slicing bolts. Yeah, I'm not too... Replaces curse. Yeah, I'm not too tempted on taking... What I'm going to do here is refuse the power. Actually, we're going to refresh the choices. So we've got 34 of those, so we'll refresh the choices. Projectiles from your left hand have increased critical hit chance. That's really, really good. So we'll go with this one. Hopefully this is a health replenish pool. No, it is not. I very much could die on this floor here. There we go. Cheated death. Very, very luckily. And I'm stuck in this room now too. Okay, this is where you can sort of hopefully start to get an idea of what I'm talking about, where I'm saying the game really does start opening up. Like, sure, it's got health bars and that on enemies, but it really does start. You can't just sit here and, you know, get lucky. You've got to play well. Beautiful. Not too sure how to get up there. Is there a bounce pad thing somewhere? Ah, there we go. That just opens the door. Must have already killed that guy pretty quickly. Wow. Easy peasy, man. Straight out of there. I'm in at 19. Projectiles from the left hand. Okay, so these are both pretty good, I'm guessing. That's good. 2 or more inflictions is good, because inflictions can come from the right hand as well. This is also good because they're going to go through things. So we're going to go with the right hand one as well, because that's going to make my right hand strong as well. Chamber's complete. Beautiful. So we're going to keep going deeper. Pretty sure this is the last floor, then it's the boss floor. So go this way. Now what is this? Right. No idea what that said, but something or other cool. Mote of luck. Awesome. That's a cool looking chest too, man. This is a cool room. Awesome. 30 seconds. What have we got? When you are poisoned, your damage is increased. Sure. Press your left hand, increase range. We're actually going to refresh this again. Press your right hand can pierce through enemies. That's good. So number is 3 to 5, which is really good. Inflicts poison on melee attackers is good. Projectiles from your left hand do extra damage to enemies with 2 or more afflictions. Probably going to go with this one. I just have a feeling that's going to work well. Now, I wonder if these actually... Okay, so this is interesting now. I've just noticed for the first time while playing it. Up here it says gold. So I'm guessing that's full of gold emotes. This is probably full of green. This is full of red. This is full of yellow. So if I want more insight, I need to go through that one. So what we're going to do is go through the green one first. And just see what it is. If anything, I was hoping it might be like a health refill. Like, I'm like, it's green, it could be a health refill. I didn't think it was going to be. I was just really, really hoping it was. Okay, so that's interesting. Depending on what you want in the run, you can actually make a decision on what rooms you go through. So there is a purpose to those rooms. In which case, that bug is actually a little bit more prevalent to the runs where you can actually see you can't go through the door if you've tried to select it. So that is definitely a bug I should go and report pretty quickly. Ooh. Alright. Straight out of there. Grab this mote. Beautiful. I'm not in too much of a rush here because I don't have a lot of health and I know I've only got a couple more rooms to go before I end up at the boss. Or a couple, like, you know, rooms and another floor to go. So I'm trying to be a little bit more cautious here. Beautiful. And there is a mote up there as well, which we want. So obviously if you're really low on motes for renewal, like being able to refresh the perk offers, this is the sort of room you would come to. That's actually really cool to know that you can actually select that as well. Which is really, really handy to know. That's really, really cool. It's not something I'd even looked at. That's really good. Projectiles from your right hand have chance to steal life when they hit an enemy. This is really good. Increased damage when health is under 25% is also really good, but obviously we want to steal health. Right, so now I can go through red, which is cool. We'll go through red. Because that's hopefully going to refill my life, you know, dodge charge thing once. I think they were changed a little bit as well, because they used to look a little bit funky in my opinion. Oh man, I love this game so much. So simple, but it just fucking works so well. Ooh, didn't see that little fucker. Alright, so that door's unlocked again, which we gotta go back through. Ah, shit. Now my right hand's the one that has a chance to steal life. So that's the one, I'm trying to see how much life it's actually gonna steal. But I don't think it's actually going to show me before I die. I'm probably going to die. These little yellow things are very hard to see when you're moving so fast. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll get out of here. I think I will. Cool. I haven't got all the motes though, so there's a mote I'm missing somewhere. There it is. I've got a chance to dodge death now anyway, which is awesome. Beautiful. Alright, what have we got? Sometimes replenish health when an enemy dies, that goes up to 50%, that's really, really good. So that's the one we'll obviously take. And this time we were going to go with the insight, because I think that's important for being able to unlock stuff. Okay, this is a really big room. A big scary room. I haven't seen this room before. I like it though, it's big and open. Sometimes these are the sorts of nice rooms for a change. Now I am trying to get more health back, so I just recovered a tiny bit of health with a right shot then. Because every time bullets hit things there's a chance to recover some health, so I'm just trying to use here my right hand as much as I can. Any extra health I can recover will help. So it's not recovering tons, but it's recovering a little bit. Unless that's when enemies are dying. I think it's a bit of both. Alright, glorious. I'm guessing yeah, I thought there might have been two doors there. There's this door and another door. Maybe the other door was at the back of that one. Just trying to still recover health. It's not much, but... Ooh. Now, these two I'm obviously going to kill a little bit quicker. Now I can just focus on this one by himself. Beautiful. So we've managed to recover about 20 health. Probably not quite that much, but a nice chunk of health. Which is nice. Beautiful. And that, I'm pretty sure, is all the rooms in this floor. Projectiles from your left hand cause curses, so that's good, it just increases when you're poisoned. We're actually going to refresh this again. And we could probably refresh it once more. Projectiles on your right hand inflict additional damage on critical hits. We're going to refresh it once more. That's pretty good. That's also pretty good. But I think we're going to go with this one because that's probably going to help me versus the boss, and I'm pretty sure that's where we're up to. There we go, yep. Enter the dungeon heart. Now hopefully I'll be able to live. Hopefully. If I can't, it'll be the end of this run anyway. and it'll hopefully give you an idea of how cool this game is. And then after you beat this from memory, you can keep going deeper. So definitely a cool game, in my honest opinion. Like, these are the sorts of games I want more of, man. Just make tons of games like this. Look at how cool everything is. It's simple, it's basic, it works. It works really fucking well. Now, I don't understand why with that one again. Maybe I have to jump that or something. Oh, I didn't really want to walk into that soon. Ah. Oh, got a bit of a super bounce there. Alright, so there was a good example of trying to use a longer shot to kill something. Alright, so everything I think is dead. Yeah, so he freezes me regardless of what I do. I just have to kill him quickly. That's going to be very hard when he keeps popping up these things. Okay, he wasn't too bad. I think maybe last time I just got unlucky. Beautiful. Yeah, buddy. Beautiful. Doubtless you have now descended, or are about to descend, to the Fungal Hollows, a dream world of terrible decomposition. It tastes of the blah blah, I couldn't even read it. But I don't really care, like, for reading all that shit anyway. Cool, so I'm pretty sure this is another hero that I've just rescued. Maybe, we'll see. And we've got a chest. Beautiful amounts of insight. Glorious, man. Why don't you come down and fight me, buddy? Beautiful. So we go back to the village after you win. And this is where you can probably go back and purchase other items and things of that nature. So that's one dungeon run. The Keymaker's shop is now open, so I got no idea which one that is. It's not that person. It's not that person. That's the guy that we buy. Yes, this one. Wonderful. Key to the Fungal Hollows. So this is where you need now the other starts of things. So the moats and the gold and your 3 people rescued. So we've actually got a couple rescued, and you can see they won't sacrifice. This Putrid Rune unlocks a bog realm overrun with poisonous plants and fungal enemies. This Rusting Rune unlocks a rotting shanty town home to grim watery beasts. So both of these sound pretty cool, and we will purchase both. And then obviously we can come down and see the last one, a Dark Fragment of the Abyss that cannot be combined with any other key. And there are obviously things we can use to change the runs up slightly. This guy we can't buy anything else from, which is cool. So it's cool it's been balanced this way, so when you've got 3, you can actually go to something else and buy something with 3 villages unlocked. So that's actually really cool that they've done it that way, I think, anyway. And here's another thing with the insight and the emblems and all of that sort of stuff. So keys, abilities or something. This one's, I'm pretty sure, the insight person. Enchanter sounds like it'll be insight, you know what I mean? Enchantments, so stuff like that is pretty cool. I don't know what that one... What, a weight thing. This one doesn't have anything. So pretty straightforward stuff. I'm not sure what this one is either. Ritual Keeper, okay. If we come back to this now, you'll see we can actually add 2 rune slots. So this Glinting Rune unlocks a labyrinth of stone full of foul beasts. This Putrid unlocks a bog realm overrun with poisonous plants. So we could probably do with these 2. Because that way I'm pretty sure we'll get a combo of the 2. And then we can come back to this and decide which ones we're going to go with again. So that works pretty well. I'm pretty sure this one works pretty well. And we had... Fire is good, because obviously we're going to need fire to buy more stuff as well. But I'm pretty sure we're going to go with extra health again, and... which one did we go with? Beginner's luck. And then if we confirm that, that'll just open this beautiful, lovely hole up. And then I will stop recording in a minute. I just thought it might give you an idea of a different layout or a different style of game, because I'm guessing it's just as new to me with what's happening here. Yeah, see, look at how beautiful this looks, man. It's all purple and shit. Looks amazing. So that's really good. Increased damage at 90% health. Upgrade the left hand first. Yeah, we'll go with high-powered projectiles. And hopefully on the right we'll have the scatter shot or something. This one's really good. It was really good last run, so we'll go with that again. And this is where now we can actually start deciding what do we want to do. Do we want to recharge the blood, or do we want to get the green? Do we want to get the blue? So we'll probably go with the blood first. Blood's always a good thing to get straight away. To overcome death. See, look at this, mushrooms and shit. How cool is this shit, dude? Like, what the fuck are they? These mushrooms are the coolest fucking little mushrooms I've ever seen in a game. They look sick, man. That is the look at them. They're like, yeah, yum, yum, yum. Oh, and now we got some fucking wildebeest or some shit as well. Look at them. They are, dude. Ah, I love this shit. Ah, this is fucking awesome. Do they actually... What the fuck? I like their attack. It's not a bite or anything. It's like a spinning, like, yeah, our little mushroom thing's gonna hurt you. And there's like mushroom... Dude, honestly, this game is fucking sick. I'm stopping the video right now because I'm gonna have to do a fucking full review on this after I've unlocked all the areas. This is absolutely fucking amazing. Like, those mushroom... I love when they add a character to a game that's been so well designed that it makes you be like, look at it! Fucking poison cloud and shit behind it. I just love when it's... Oh, man. Honestly, the developer, dude, you've done a really, really good job. Like, a really, really fucking good job. You're getting a very positive review right now on Steam because I had so much fun playing those mushrooms. That is absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Those mushrooms. I'm going to actually stop the recording now. I've got to go to sleep, man. This is just awesome. But yeah, I'm going to stop the recording, and basically, best of luck with if you choose to play this game. It is a really, really fun game, and obviously when you unlock more areas, there's different enemies, and seeing them then, I was, yeah, like, oh, they look sick. And to me, a really good enemy in a game adds more to the game than anything else possibly ever can. It adds more to the game as far as making it feel alive, just being a cool enemy, like, oh, dude, I can't get over those mushrooms. But yeah, that's it's just fucking sick. I'm gonna have to do a full review on this because this is a really, really cool game. Anyway, I'll leave it there and I'll come back and do a full review at some point down the track because I'm gonna be playing the shit out of this game over the next couple of days. Fuck me. Well done, developer. I will. Yeah, awesome shit. Catch you later.